MC-1323, name Michelle Garcia, 24 years old, single, college level with experience in Qatar as domestic helper. Okay, Miss Garcia, can you please introduce yourself?
I am Michelle B. Garcia, 24 years old, residing at Sitio Cais, Barangay Tanulong, Bayambang, Pangasinan. My parents are Mr. Loreto Garcia and Mrs. Lorna Garcia. We are 10 siblings in the family, and I'm the 9th child of the family.
What makes you decide to work in Hong Kong?
To save money for my family and to my future.
Can you please tell us what is your experience working under the family of Mr. Almari of Qatar?
I worked to Mr. Almari during June 2018 to July 2018. They are 7 members, 3 adults, 1 old person, 1 teenager, and 2 kids. My duties are washing clothes, ironing, marketing, and cleaning the kitchen.
What was the reason that you were not able to finish your 2 years contract in Qatar?
Because in my contract and in my employer in Qatar are not the same, and no food, and he didn't give me my salary.
Okay, can you please tell us what is your working relationship under the family of Mr. Doming Velasquez of Bayambang?
I work for Mr. Doming Velasquez year 2015 to 2017 with 1 kid and 2 adults. My duties are washing clothes, ironing, cleaning the house, and cooking.
Do you have any experience taking care of a newly born baby?
Yes.
Can you please tell us what is your experience in taking good care of a newly born child?
Changing diaper, changing clothes, give him food, and give him bath.
What are some other alternative method enable for a baby to go to sleep?
I will carry him and rub gently her back and then sing her a lullaby until he was asleep.
How can you tell that the child is not feeling well?
If her eyes are red, irritated, and physically not active, and then no have appetite for eating.
For example, the baby keeps on crying non-stop and both of your employers are not at home during the day. How are you going to handle the situation?
First, I will check the diaper. Maybe it is full of poo, and then I will give him food. Maybe he's hungry, and check his temperature. Maybe he's not feeling well, and then call my employer to tell them that their baby is not non-stop crying.
What about if there is an emergency going on? It's only you and the kids that are being left alone most of the time at home. What are you going to do?
First, I will take the safety of the children, and then dial the emergency hotline. And lastly, I will call my employer to tell them the emergency happened.
What if, let's say, you just arrive in Hong Kong and then one of the kids that you are going to take good care is still adjusting and doesn't want to go with you, always keep on crying. How are you going to deal with the situation?
I will take her to adjust, and then if she is already adjusted, I will explain her that I am a good friend and I will take care of him and to her family.
For example, it is your day off. Then one of the kids that you are supposed to take good care becomes sick and no one is able to help your employer to take good care of the children. What are you going to do?
First, I will talk to my employer that I will not take my day off and I'm willing to take care of the children that's sick.
Do you love cooking?
Yes.
From a scale of 1 to 10, how are you going to rate your cooking skills?
8.
If your employer will ask you if you can prepare and serve the daily meal, would you able to follow simple recipe in the cookbook?
Yes.
If your employer will give you a weekly budget for grocery and marketing, how are you going to spend the money that is being given?
I will list all the things that I could buy in the market, and then I will show the list of the budget to my employer.
Okay. What are you going to do in case the child that you are taking good care burned her finger in an hot iron?
I'll get a cold water and rinse her finger.
Why do you think that employers should hire you as their domestic helper?
Because I am hardworking, honest, obedient, and loving.
If your employer will ask you if you could please kindly clean their car, are you willing to accept the job offer?
Yes.
Are you afraid of dogs?
No.
Would you consider to take good care of pets as well?
Yes.
For example, your employer just gave birth to a newly born child or soon will give birth, and they would ask you if you could please keep an eye on the baby during night time. Are you willing to accept the job offer?
Yes, I'm willing.
Are you willing to have your day off set by the employer?
Yes.
Do you have any nursery rhyme?
Yes.
Okay, can you please show us what nursery rhyme do you know?
Watermelon, watermelon, papaya, papaya, banana, 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 fruit salad, fruit salad.
Do you have one more?
Yes. If you're happy and you know you clap your hands. If you're happy and you know you clap your hands. If you're happy and you know and then you want to show. If you're happy and you know you clap your hands. If you're happy and you know you stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know you stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know and then you surely want to show. If you're happy and you know you stomp your feet.
If you will be given the chance to be employed by one of our employers in Hong Kong, what is your message to your future employer?
To my future employer, thank you for letting me to be your part of your family, and I will do my very best to be a good helper to your children and to your family. Thank you.